Well, welcome to the club, Jamie. How happy are you now to sign for Carnarvon Town?
Yeah, delighted. Really just looking forward to getting going now. Saturday, big game against Ruthin. 9 league games I think it is to go. 9 important. Going to be very tough games. To be fair, you know, I played Ruthin earlier on in the season with Airbus. They're a tough outfit. It's going to be difficult. You know, difficult pitch, but I think, you know, the results that the lads have shown over the last few weeks here, and speaking to words and how performances have gone, it's shown that the lads have had good desire to grind performances out, get results. So now really looking forward to getting a good 3 points on Saturday. They had a tough game. Obviously the lads had a tough game against TNS in the Welsh Cup Friday night. So, you know, the disappointment of going out of the Welsh Cup, but that's, you know, they've got to put that behind them when we go again in the league Saturday.
Okay, and how many other players have you played with? Do you know any other Carnarvon Town players?
Yeah, it's a couple. Gaz Evans in particular. I played with him at Colwyn Bay a few years back. You know, I've still kept in touch with Gaz over the last couple of years. Clive was at Bangor when I was up there a few years ago as well. So, you know, I played against obviously them this season in what was a tough game. But no, it'd be good to get to know the lads as well.
And as you said, you just mentioned that you played very close against Carnarvon earlier on the season in that 3-3 draw. What were your impressions of the Carnarvon side on the day?
Second half was probably one of the toughest periods of football I'd played. The pressure that the lads put us under was phenomenal, and you know, it was a credit to them, I suppose, on the day. First half, I thought the big game players, they didn't see enough of them, but in the second half, you know, Daz Thomas, I thought, absolutely ran the show. You know, I know Nathan Craig got sent off, but his quality, I think putting balls into our box put us under massive pressure. Clive, I think, moved into midfield in the second half as well, and with his energy, his desire to win games really sort of ground the team through. I think if the game would have gone on any longer, you know, I'm not sure we would have got a point out of it. But no, like I said, I'm looking forward to working with the lads now, and starting by a big game on Saturday with everything.
Yeah, and I know you've played at the Oval once. Is it just the once?
Yeah, just the once with Bala.
Pre-season
friendly. A couple of years ago. Yeah. Yeah.
So you haven't yet played in front of the Covey Army?
No, not yet. No.
Not at home, anyway. Yeah.
No, not at home. No.
But they made an impression on you in Airbus, yeah?
Yeah, like we were just saying off camera before that. You know, I remember during the game, you know, turning around, looking behind the goal, and thinking, you know, with that sort of crowd behind the team, spurring them on, you know, I could see it in the Carnarvon players, the lift that the fans were giving them. You know, I've seen on Twitter, I've heard people talk about the atmosphere that you get at Carnarvon. So, you know, for me, it's not in a way, but I can't wait to play a home game in front of that crowd, and you know, hopefully, I know on Saturday the fans will be coming down in their numbers to support the lads. So again, home or away, I'm looking forward to meeting them.
Just a final word about your experience in the game. I know you've played a few years in the Welsh Prem.
Yeah.
What do you think is the difference between the Welsh Prem and the Cymru Alliance?
I think the pitches play a massive part. You know, as a player that's never really played in this league, that was probably my biggest culture shock, where, you know, the pitches that you were going to play on. But that's no excuse for me. You know, players have got to get used to that. I see that, you know, the teams that are in this league have been together a long time. You know, you look at the Carnarvon, the group of players at Carnarvon they've been here now 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and are a strong group. They've got a good group bonding. And it's not just Carnarvon, I think there's other teams. You know, you look at the Ruthin team on Saturday, I bet a lot of them boys have been there together for a while. Your Porth Maddocks, you know, your Flints, I know they're in a little bit of a transition, but you know, a lot of these teams that are good, solid Cymru Alliance teams have been together a long periods of time. And you know, for me, for the top teams in this Cymru Alliance, you know, they're not far away from the Welsh Premier League. Yeah, there's there's obviously improvements that, you know, certain teams would need to make, whether that be with personnel, whether that be with adding a little bit more experience into the teams. But I think it shows in the, you know, in the Welsh Cup results over the weekend. You know, Flint and Newtown drawing, Carnarvon against TNS, even though it was a 3-1. I know it wasn't an easy 3-1 for TNS.
Of course.
It's been shown that over the last year as well. With, you look at the World Cup, you look at the Welsh Cups over the Welsh Cup games over the last couple of years as well. So I think that the Cymru Alliance for me is getting stronger and stronger, and is definitely getting closer to the Welsh Premier League. You know, in years to come, I think it's whether the Welsh Prem, I know it's been talked about going to 16 teams, and, you know, if that does happen, then the top teams in the Cymru Alliance, I think, are going to be more than able to handle themselves in the Welsh Prem. So.
There we go. Well, I've heard that there might be a good chance that you'll be at Rhythyn with us on Saturday. Yeah. So hopefully you'll get a chance to opportunity to play in front of the Cobby Army. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. Well, thanks very much, and all the best at the club.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you.